In an exclusive interview via Zoom meeting discussion with the Obi Horn of Africa's Future Africa program, Chairperson of Public Diplomacy in Oakland, Denver, Colorado, United States of America, Mamay Worku said the hashtag No More slogan has united African voices more than ever.
The hashtag No More slogan or movement brought a lot of us together, and it is a true statement. We've been out in various rallies before, but we've not seen one like this one. It's not just the number of places that happened, it's how many people that came out. And it also the sentiment the people had behind it, the messaging, the strength, and the nationalism that people showed really was pretty strong, and it was evident. I think the reason why, and I think the timing is one thing. I think it was time. Everybody was just done. It really is just saying no more. We have been quiet for quite a bit. We've tried to do different things and put out our messages in so many different ways, but when ignored, I guess people took it out to the streets.
In the recent rally in different parts of the world, Ethiopians living abroad and friends of Ethiopian and African in general showed a great solidarity in telling the world about the real situation in Ethiopia, she said.
The main message really, it has more than one, but it really is saying no more, and no more to the lies, no more the fake news, no more the false narrative, no more to pressurizing the Ethiopian government. For no, I guess, without necessarily the right basis, without getting the facts, and without this side of the world being willing to listen to the facts and the true stories. It also had a sentiment of Pan-Africanism. It brought out a lot of people, not just Ethiopians. The Eritrean community was with us, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. African Americans were there, and then Africans also were there. So it did have a sentiment of Pan-Africanism. It really was a national, global, but nationalistic kind of sentiment. And it brought a lot of people out together.
According to Mama, Ethiopia and its people will never surrender to the continued pressure and sanction by the Western country and their allies into the very domestic affairs of the country, adding that the pressure will strengthen the internal unity of the people of Ethiopia more than ever.
We know who we are, we know what we do. I don't want to sound like we're being just plain stubborn. Surrender is a very strong statement. What are we surrendering to? Surrender means we give up. You surrender something. You just don't surrender. When you surrender, there is something to be given up. What are we giving up? Maybe they will continue pressuring, and maybe they will continue to take away, and they will continue to bully this current administration to saying, okay, all right, enough already here. This is what you want. We're not children. This isn't a toy. We're not talking about some merchandise that they're threatening to take away. This is the integrity and the sovereignty of the country that they're talking about. And I doubt that would be easy to surrender just like that. And after 27 years of nightmare, I think.
As Ethiopia is fighting the African battle against the imperialists, African countries should join hands with Ethiopia through showing their continuous solidarity, Mamay underscored.
The continent needs to come together. And I don't mean just politically. I think economically, socially, in so many different ways, the continent needs to come together, have the right people at the table, and talk about what is it that we have common as a continent. We're not going to be the same. Okay, Ethiopians are different from Nigerians. Nigerians are different from Uganda. I mean, we have such rich continent. Are we saying let's become the melting pot? No, we're not saying that. What we're saying is we could keep our uniqueness, but we better find those common places that we connect that makes us strong.
Ethiopians living outside of the country are following the recent developments in home country and telling the world about it, she said, adding that the diaspora are in support of the country's development in every angle.
We're right here. We're very far, but we're very close. Physically, we're not there, but mentally, in our minds, in our thoughts, in our prayers, we're right there. Most of us are saying, I wish it was just that easy to get up and go. We would have been there, and we might just show up. We are in support. I can tell you from the work that we do, the diaspora here is in support of the work that is being done right now. We know we have a lot of work to do. We understand we gotta put our money where our mouth is. Ethiopia is gonna need a lot of support. There are some things that we're changing. Some of our practices, some of the things that we did that was detrimental to the country, we're making a conscious effort. And that's our commitment to Ethiopia.